Anthony had the nerve to say he's surprised that Amber, out of all people, will stoop this low. Anthony's the type of person where he can dish it, but he can't take it. He's the type of person that loves to be sneaky, but doesn't like when somebody is being sneaky to him. But if he put two and two together, he'll realize that that's far from what Amber's doing. Yes, she might be a little bit insensitive when it comes to her approach, but Amber's not sneaky like you are, Anthony. At this point, Anthony's moving around like a cockroach. You know, cockroaches usually thrive in darkness. And we know that that's what Anthony's all about. Even in the beginning of the skit, you see he's over here having a phone call with somebody where it looks like they're talking about some type of business. But the second he sees his wife coming to sit by him, he quickly hangs up the phone. Who was on the phone, Anthony? But then again, we can't be surprised because that's how cockroaches behave. The second you turn on the light, they disperse with the quickness. So I'm shocked that somebody with characteristics such as a cockroach would be surprised that his wife would take this approach to ensure that he is actually this kid's father. But it just goes to show that Anthony cannot handle the truth. He had the nerve to raise his voice at Amber, and when Amber questioned him about raising his voice, he said he feels like that's the only way that he can get his point across. No, Anthony, that's not the case. Anthony has failed to realize that he actually hasn't expressed how he feels about this whole DNA test situation. Yes, I do understand that Amber has been pushy, and as a wife, maybe she should be able to read her husband's body language and his expressions to see that he is somewhat uncomfortable when it comes to this whole situation. But Anthony has not expressed once to Amber how he feels about this whole situation. So you can tell that Anthony is the type of character that he bottles a lot of things in, and then out of nowhere, he explodes. Anthony's selfish, and I feel like it's selfish for him to deny Kai from the truth just because you're not ready to accept the truth. You're over here talking about you want Kai to grow up without a father. If you're not his dad, who's to say that Kai's actual father won't want to be part of his life? So for him and Coco to project it'll be another black boy without a father, come on now. Let's not put Kai in that specific box when you don't even know the kid's father. I think at the end of the day, Amber has to come to terms with the Anthony that she once knew when they first got married is now different. The Anthony that she once knew before he crossed the line with Shayla is now different. So had she had that mindset before she quickly allowed him back into her life, she wouldn't be in this situation that she's in right now. Let me know your all's thoughts below, and thank you for watching.